Good morning. I am Vibhuti CP from KJ Somaya College, Kopargaon. Here we start to learn the food and starch industry. The last lecture we learned about the food preservation. In that, this food preservation are divided into the three types. First, there is traditional method. Second, curing method, and the third one is the industrial method. Last time we learned about the traditional method. It includes heating process, salting process, cooling process, freezing process, pickling process, jagging process, gelling process, etc. Today we are going to learn the second type of food preservation, that is a curing process. Curing process, which is nothing but the dehydration process. This dehydration process, to increase the rate of dehydration, we add here some preservative agent like salt. Mostly here we use the salt, that is rock salt or sea salt, and also we add the sodium nitrite compound or sodium nitrate. Also we can add NaCl. All these compounds are the preservative agent or the additives to proceed or to increase the rate of dehydration. That is called as a curing process. In that we include the fermentation process. What is the fermentation process? That means this is the process where the food which convert the food and the starch, convert starch and what the another compound, that is sugar, into alcohol by using microorganism. There are some beneficial microorganisms which convert food into what? The alcohol, or starch and the sugar from the food into what? The alcohol, using a microorganism. That is called as a fermentation process. This process is very important for to making a food more nutritious and also delicious tasty. Okay, this is about what? The fermentation process. Next process let we learn, that is called as a industrial method of the food preservation. In that process includes the number of methods, that is pasteurization process, second one vacuum packing process, next artificial food additives, then pulsed electric field electroporation process, next is modern atmosphere, next process that is irradiation process, next is non-thermal plasma process, then high pressure food preservation and the biopreservatives, and the last one that is Hertel technology. These are the technology mostly used in industry to preserve the food. That is called as a industrial method, or also it is called as a modern method. This is also the large scale method. Let me start the topic that is industrial method. In that the first one is the pasteurization. Mostly this pasteurization process is used for what? The dairy product or the dairy industry. Dairy industry. In that process, what is the pasteurization? Here the heating of the dairy product or the heating of the food liquid compound at 70 degrees Celsius for just 15 to 30 seconds. Okay, for to kill the bacteria. Then it suddenly cooled to 10 degrees Celsius to stop or to prevent the growth of the microorganism. It's called as a pasteurization process. Mainly this process is used for what? The dairy products. Here in that process the heating of the compounds for 70 degrees Celsius temperature only for what? The 15 to 30 seconds, and cold suddenly to the 10 degree Celsius. We heat the compound or we heat the food for 70 degree temperature, that is a high temperature, for what? To kill the microorganism, that is the bacteria and the fungi, and we suddenly cool down to the temperature 10 degrees Celsius for what? For to prevent the further growth of the microorganism. That process is called as what? The pasteurization process. Next, here we learn there is a vacuum packing process. What happened in a vacuum packing process? Here we create a vacuum to store the food. That means, what is a vacuum environment? That means there is an absence of any gases. We store the food in airtight container where the gases are absence. That's why the absence of the gases like the oxygen, the oxidation reaction is not takes place and our food get preserved. Okay, that process is called as a vacuum packing. Mostly this process is used for the preservation of the nuts. Okay, next, that is artificial food additives. That means for preservation of the food or to kill or inhibit the growth of the microorganism, also to stop or inhibit the oxidation reaction of the food, we use some additives in the food products. That additives are NaCl, sodium chloride, sodium nitrite, sodium nitrate, or the sodium disulfide, etc., which are the compounds which inhibits the the growth of the microorganism. That is called as the artificial food additives. Next process, that is a pulsed electric field electroporation. This is also the new technique for use for the food preservation, but this technique is not yet fully developed. Okay, next technique, that is the modern atmospheric process. In that process, what happened? We keep the food in a modern environment. Okay, that means what? Here we keep or we expose the food in a not expose, we keep the food in an airtight container where the oxygen rate of oxygen is decreases and the carbon dioxide is increases. In that environment, we increase the rate of carbon dioxide and we decrease the rate of what? Oxygen. Then what happened here? Due to the decrease in oxygen, there is a it inhibits the oxidation reaction, and by increasing the concentration of the carbon dioxide, which is used to kill or to stop the process insect, to stop the growth of the insects. Okay, and which is very harmful for the food. That's why here, by increasing the concentration of the food, there is a preservation of the food is takes place by killing the insect. That's why that process is called as a modern environment process. Mostly this process is used for the preservation of the salad crop. Preservation of the salad crop. Next process, that is the irradiation process. In that process, mostly this technique is used for to kill the microorganism by the irradiation, or the food is exposed to the gases or irradiate to the gases. That is, here we use the alpha particle or alpha rays and beta rays and gamma rays. Alpha, beta and the gamma rays. We expose the food to the beta rays and also the gamma rays. Then by exposing this food to the gamma rays and the beta rays, our food get preserved by killing some microorganism. This is also the one of the technique for the preservation of the food. Okay, next, that is what? The non-thermal plasma technique. That means here what happened? We expose our food to the gases. Okay, that means the ionized gas. Here we used the ionized gas, that is the helium gas and nitrogen gas. We expose our food to the flame of ionized gas like the helium gas or the nitrogen gas. Then what happened here? Due to that exposure, the microorganisms get killed and oxidation reaction is not takes place over there, and that's why our food get preserved. That process is called as a non-thermal plasma. Okay, process. Next, that is a high pressure food preservation. High pressure food preservation, that means here we apply the high pressure on the food. And due to the applying the high pressure, here the microorganism which cannot be survive on that environment, and also the oxygen cannot be enter into that of the environment, and our food get preserved. Okay, that is called as high pressure food preservation. Next process, that is what? The biopreservation. Biopreservatives. That means the biological product or the compounds which is used to save the kernel of seeds of the food, the inner part of the food. Okay, here these biopreservatives are the compounds which is used to save the kernels of the seeds or the inner part of the food, and that's why here our food get preserved from the deterioration. Our food is not easily deteriorated due to the preservation of the inner part of the food. That is, the process is called as what? The biopreservatives. And the next last process, that is called as the hurdle technology. 9, 10. Hurdle technology. In that hurdle technology, here this is eliminate the pathogen of the food. It eliminate the pathogen of food. That process is called as a hurdle technology. This is the technology which is used to eliminate or to stop, to inhibit the pathogen of the food, and due to eliminating the pathogen, our food is not deteriorated and which get preserved. Okay, sorry. This is about what? The industrial method of what? The preservation. In this lecture, we learn about the types of the preservation. There are the 3 types of the preservation. First one, that is the first method, that is the traditional method. Second one, that is a curing process. In that we learn the fermentation process. And the last type of the food preservation, that is what? The industrial method. In that method we learn the number of technologies. First, the pasteurization, just heat the food for a 70 degree Celsius temperature and suddenly cool to the 10 degrees Celsius. In vacuum packing process, our food is stored in airtight container. In artificial food additives, we add some additives or the chemical compounds like the NaCl, NaNO2, nitrite, sodium nitrate, etc. to preserve the food. Next, the pulse electric field electroporation. Next, modern atmosphere, that means we create an atmosphere by increasing the concentration of the carbon dioxide which is useful to kill the insects which is hazardous to the plant. Next, that is irradiation. We irradiate the beta rays or the gamma rays for what? the preservation of the food. Next, non-thermal plasma. Here we use or we expose our food to the flame of the plasma or the gases like the helium gas or the nitrogen gas. Next, high pressure food preservation. In that technique we apply the high pressure which is about 45,000 ton pressure in a square area. Next, that is a biopreservatives, which is useful to eliminate or to save the kernels of the seed or to eliminate the pathogen from the seed. Next, that is a hurdle technology. In that technology, this is useful to eliminate the pathogen of the food. This is all about what? The food preservation. Okay. Thank you for watching my lecture. Please subscribe my lecture for getting a new videos about this topic. Okay, thank you very much.